Hey team, welcome to a little dumbbell quickie. We're just going to do 15 minutes of dumbbells. We've got 3 rounds, 6 exercises, and I am using a water bottle because I haven't got light dumbbells and I don't want to be using heavy ones. So you can use dumbbells or body weight for some of them. I'll just tell you the first one in the circuit and we'll get on with it. So we're going to go lateral lunge and we're going to hold our dumbbell and move the opposite leg. So we're going to go down into a lateral lunge and then we're just going to take that same leg into a reverse lunge and we're going to keep our dumbbell or our water bottle wrapped at the shoulder. So it looks like this. Okay, that's the first exercise. We'll get going. I prefer to work circuits because I can't count. So we'll do 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And take a longer rest if you need to. Okay, let's get going, team. So opposite hand down to the foot, bringing the dumbbell to the shoulder, taking a reverse lunge back. And like this can be done with body weight if you want. You can also make it a bit more challenging by not putting your foot on the floor for that reverse lunge, making it one fluid movement, which does challenge your balance a little. So it's okay if you need to make it 2 movements like this. Go at your own pace, as always. Yeah, my lightest dumbbell is 7.5. Oh, no, that's too heavy for multiple rounds. And rest. Okay, second one of the circuit, hold your dumbbell like this or body weight. I'm just going to forward lunge and rotate at the end of the movement. And go. So take your torso and your dumbbell with you. Get into that movement first at the bottom of the lunge and then we rotate. You can make it a little bit more challenging if you want by sticking your hands out and having the dumbbell a little bit further out from you. Or play around, you can have it up overhead. Oh, okay, that one feels a bit challenging on the old balance. I'm going to come back down here because I did a gym workout yesterday and everything's still a bit sore. I'm going running this afternoon as well, so. And rest. I'm going to take it easy with the squats and lunges. Right, we're going to start again on the other side. So back to our lunges. And go. And you can make this a little bit more intense if you want, by going quicker through your movements. So just keep it nice and slow. And you can also increase the intensity by getting a little bit lower into that range of motion. I don't know where you are, if you're in the UK, it's actually stopped raining and we've got a bit of sunshine. So my run, at least I'm not going to get soaked. Always a bonus. Last few seconds. And rest. Okay, forward lunge with that rotation, opposite side. Okay, ready? And go. Remember, make it a little bit more challenging if you want by extending those arms. And don't forget, we're taking the whole torso and the head wiggles on that rotation. We don't want to be like moving the arms only. Take that full trunk torso. It is a trunk, isn't it, as well? We're almost there. And that's the first set you've done. Nice little quickie to break up the day. Last few seconds. And rest. Right, have a breather. We're going to do the lateral lunge into the reverse lunge again, but we're going to slightly change the movement. So we're going to go lateral lunge, and then on the reverse lunge, we're going to press overhead. So a little bit of a thrust upwards with our dumbbell or our water bottle or body weight. And then for the next one, we're just going to go into a single leg deadlift. So what we're going to do is lower the opposite hand dumbbell to the opposite foot and come back to the top. Okay, ready? So back to our lateral lunges. And go. So you can get a little bit deeper into that lunge this time. And remember, we're going to thrust the dumbbell overhead rather than keeping it on our shoulder. So a little bit more of like, you know, an accelerating movement. Think as soon as you step back, take that arm into the air. Yes, see, this is why you need light dumbbells when you do many repetitions. I used to have a set of like the little 1, 2, 3 kilograms. And I don't know what I did with it. I can't think I would have thrown them out. But you know what it's like when you're trying to find things that you've put away somewhere. Okay, single leg deadlift. So this one's for the hamstrings and the glutes. And also a bit of balance. And we're just going to take that water bottle opposite hand down to that foot. That's the top. If you want to keep your leg on the floor, just bring the toes in the air, just for a little bit more stability. You've got that option as well. Oh, getting a bit of a sweat on. That's good too. So it's normal for your foot to wobble around a bit when we're doing the single leg work. It's just trying to find a point of contact for balance and rest. Right, we're going to repeat on the opposite side. It's back to our lateral lunge and a nice thrust overhead. Get ready and go. So we got power, it's a power move. Think about really pushing that arm up to the ceiling with a little bit of power, a little bit of ferocity, a little bit of aggression. This is another good one for balance as well, especially if you take out that tap on the floor. It's a lot of single leg work there. Last few seconds. And rest. Okay, back to single leg deadlifts. So you can go with your foot off the floor, or we just do it where take a step back, keep the toes on the floor. And it's the same movement, it just gives you a little bit more stability. And the slower you go with your deadlifts, like this, single leg, the more of a stretch you're going to feel along your hamstrings and your glutes. And it's that stretch that gives us those muscle adaptations. So it's pretty normal to get DOMs when you're doing things slower, because you're creating that stretch through the muscle. Oh, last few seconds. And rest. Okay, last one. More lunges, but a little bit of single leg work again. So we're just going to do a curtsy lunge. Doesn't matter how you hold your dumbbell, you can hold it like this, you can hold it in one hand. And we're going to just literally take a step behind the one leg into our curtsy lunge, and we step over And essentially a single leg squat. Well, I can't do a single leg pistol squat or anything like that. So just bend your knee. Just bend your knee and do it like a single leg movement. You can have your leg out the front, you can have it bent at the back, or if you want, keep that foot on the floor, heel up and do a staggered squat if you'd rather keep your feet on the floor. That's the first exercise, and then the second one, oh, we've got a single leg deadlift, but then we're going to rotate the arm up towards the ceiling. We're going to really challenge the balance on that one. Okay, why is my computer doing weird things? Hopefully you can all still see me. Right, getting ready? Curtsy lunge. So let's start right leg behind left. Taking a little bend to the knee, as if you do the curtsy. Step over, single leg squat, or keep your foot on the floor and do a staggered squat. Try and remember what hand you hold in your water bottle in, because you'll want it on your dumbbell on the opposite hand for the next circuit when we do these. Oh, so challenging the balance quite a little bit today. If you opt in for the single leg versions. And don't worry about the curtsy lunges can feel a little bit awkward at first. You know, we don't normally put our knees and ankles in that position, do we? And rest. Right, single leg deadlift with a rotation, or again, keep that foot on the floor, hinge forward, and rotate up, and go. So a few options there. And obviously, if your dumbbell's a little bit heavier, with this one, you can just go into body weight. Oh, this one is a challenge. The odd balance, isn't it? So we're coming in and out of the movement, by the way. We're not staying at the bottom. We have got 10 seconds. Oh, RIP my hamstrings. And rest. Right, we're doing our curtsy lunge, opposite side. So left leg behind right. Change the hand that you're holding the dumbbell in. And go. And just doing that single leg bend or your staggered squat. Yeah, don't worry about your depth in this curtsy lunge. If you're just getting used to the movement, it could feel a little bit weird. It used to for me when I first started doing them again. Try and keep your heels off the floor, by the way. It's just the toes there that we are touching the floor with. We do our little curtsy behind. Nice one on the hips, this one. And I think it's the middle of the glutes. And rest. Last one, and then you can go. So we're going back to our single leg deadlift. Rotating up towards the ceiling. And go. Or you can keep that foot on the floor and do a staggered stance to give you that little bit more stability. This one is more challenging than I thought. And you can do it body weight as well, don't forget. If you want to ditch your dumbbell or you walk that up. So it's like a kettlebell windmill, but with one leg off the floor. Oh gosh, this one is a challenge. I hope you all do better than me. We have got 10 seconds. Almost there. And rest. Right, team, that is your dumbbell quickie done. Let yourselves cool down, go and grab a glass of water before you get back to work or whatever you're up to, and go and have a fucking walk for Lauren if it's nice where you are. Hashtag fucking walks. I don't know if you've seen it. I know Amy shared it as well, but I know Lauren was a big advocate for getting out and about and doing walks around mental health. So let's keep that going. And thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you soon.